Okay, so plan for today is to do something with the awful sides of this van. There's a few places down low and high up that need repairing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove a lot of the coach bolts. I'm going to put some boarding on the back, and then I'm going to try and use some fiberglass to repair what's here. I'm not sure it's the best way to solve it. I've tried to find complete new panels and I can't. So this is my current solution. If this fails, I may have to get maybe some sheet aluminium or something to put over here, but then I'll need painting. It costs a lot of money, and I'm trying not to spend a fortune on what is quite an old van. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to start by trying to undo as many of these fixings as I can. They're like a little Torx nut. Let's see if I take one off. It's a good start. So hopefully the camera will focus. There you go. Little Torx nut there. There's probably 100 of these around the van. I'm going to try and do it in sections. So obviously got to take the runners off. These are here as fixing points. They're going to go. I may reuse them later. But I basically need to do a board's width all the way around and then get the board in there. One of the things I'm concerned about is access to the tail lift, because I do still have to repair that. So hopefully I can get everything in and still get to the back of the tail lift where the bolts are. Fingers crossed. There's two fixings up in the corner here. Don't know if you can see them from where you are. And the coach bolt spinning. I haven't got another pair of hands to hold it at the moment, so I'm going to carry on and do as many as I can. I need to get a 4-foot width basically, just kind of around there. So a lot of these are spinning. Just a nightmare. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that. Well, this is a big problem. I think most of these top ones are spinning. So bear with me, I'll go and have a think about what I'm going to do about that. Okay, so I managed to get one of the tie down point rails off. It's only a short one. I've got the rest I need to do. The bolts that are holding the sides of the van on, and get some of the nuts off, and some of the coach bolts are just spinning. I'll take that aside. So you can see they're all pretty old, and a lot of them just spin. So when I'm trying to undo the nuts, they're just spinning. I'm going to have to find a way to hold them, I think. And there's some pretty high up, right at the top there. So I need a ladder out and another pair of hands, I think. So that might be that for the day. Right, it's taken me maybe 20 minutes with a combination of cutting, the angle grinder and drilling to get that one coach bolt out. That's a lot of cutting and a lot of drilling if I've got to do all of these. So I think I'm going to stop for the day. I've got some other things that need to be done. I'm trying to think of a better way of doing this. My centre punch, I've just tried centre punching there, I don't know if you can see. Just about marking it, so I might try drilling that one quick. But the drill barely touched the last one. Okay, let's try the drill. What happened last time was it just kept sliding off. I could just about, a little bit high. Done it. Should be enough. Should hopefully. Nope, amazingly. Just try a bigger. Okay, so I assumed this was an 8mm coach bolt. That's an 8mm hole. It's deeper than the head. It won't break off, so I need to step it up a bit, and I don't think I've got a bigger drill. Let's go find out. Okay, I've got a 3/4 inch drill bit. Let's see if that'll work. Well, it's the second one off. By this rate, I'll have it done by Christmas. Yeah, definitely need to rethink this. I've damaged the aluminium a bit with the angle grinder, which is less than ideal. It's too long and too slow a process. Yeah. Have a look down there. Imagine repeating that. And that one took me about 10 minutes. All of them, 100 odd I think I've got. That's 1,000 minutes. What about you? I'm not sure I've got 1,000 minutes spare to be taking out fasteners on my van. So if you've got any ideas on a better way of doing this, let me know, because I am losing the will to live a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm giving up on this. I've got a couple other bits to do. I've got to get my push bike ready, so I'm going to work tomorrow. Need to cut the tyres, so I'll put that on a video for you. And I've got a chainsaw to get started, and I've got to go see a friend and have a look at their exhaust. This is just not going well. Everything I've done on this van has been a pain. I thought this would be a simple solution, but if every single coach bolt is going to spin, I'm in trouble. I can't find a good way to hold it, and I don't have enough pairs of hands. The ones up top are going to be a nightmare. I could drill each one off, but like I said, at 10 minutes a pop, it's going to take some time that I just don't have. I'm actually going to Pembury this time next week. No, I'll be in Pembury this time next week. It's Sunday now, and I'm going Saturday morning, so staying in this van, whatever condition it's in. Sent the sleeping bags all day, and let's hope it's a dry day, because I don't think I'm going to get it watertight in time. Oh man. Onwards and upwards, eh? We'll get it done eventually. It's just going to take longer than I'd hoped, as everything always does. Cheers.